And I can totally see why you don't like temperance, like your feelings are not connecting with your mind, and your mind is not connecting with your body. Like there's just a bunch of disconnect happening. And it's like you have a beginning and you have an like a beginning that can't come in. Like the Ace of Pentacles is, fertility, abundance, happening on the earthly realm. And but at the same time, Ace of Swords in reverse is like there's something mentally not jiving with the situation. Like your mind is like, like your mind has their ears perked up, and you're like, wait, why does this not compute? This is not computing to me. It doesn't, something seems off. And it feels like in a way that there's somebody here, Knight of Cups, so it's a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be you. But there's somebody, and I don't feel like this is you though. I don't. The Knight of Cups is coming in to like throw you off balance, and to make you feel crazy in a way, like the Eight of Swords, energy in reverse, like saying like you're crazy, you don't know what you're talking about, but you're like, that's not right. No, I'm fine, thank you very much. I'm doing just fine. Why are you saying that? It doesn't make sense. And that's it. Yeah, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Like, yeah, what you're saying doesn't make sense to me. But the Knight of Cups is working off of your emotions and trying to throw you off balance in that regard. The moon energy is related to you. That is your card. And so having the moon show up is stronger than the Knight of Cups in reverse. I mean, that's a major arcana card. So it's like you're like, no, 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 you can't use myself against me because I know myself better than you do. But here it's like, gosh, this is a complicated reading because we have Judgment here too with the moon attached to it. Two major arcana, the moon, which is you, and Judgment, which is Pluto. And so it's this connection to the dark, connection to some of you guys are highly intuitive, highly psychic. And so that's how you're going to combat this Knight of Cups, is by going off of that energy. Because they are trying to put you in a cage, and they're also trying to take away some of the accolades that you've received. They're trying to say that you aren't worth what you have. But the Nine of Cups here, the Nine of Cups showing is celebration, is feeling abundant, feeling good with where we are. Oh, and so that's what they're trying to take away, is they're trying to take away that feeling of the Nine of Cups. But luckily we have this Queen of Cups showing up, and this is another fellow water sign. Okay, so it's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And seeing as like, this one's in reverse and we have a cup here, but you show up as the moon. The Queen of Cups is here to help you out and to help lay down some of the burdens. Ten of Staffs can be burdensome, like having too much on your plate and not knowing what to choose, and you have to choose. And that's why Temperance is in reverse. It's like you have to make some decisions on what staffs you want to bring forward, and you aren't sure of that quite yet, but by the end of the month I think you will be, because one of the things you're going to have to let go is this Knight of Cups. Luckily with Knight energy, it comes in, it comes out quickly. Like this Knight is going to lose interest in trying to bring you down, but I love this Ace of Pentacles. Like you're going to feel a new beginning on this earthly realm. Some of you guys might come into some money actually. And so that could be why the Knight of Cups is jealous. It's like you didn't have to work for this. It could just be like a gift from someone or an inheritance. Especially with Judgment popping up, Pluto energy. It's like you just got a gift because someone passed away, and that pisses off the Knight of Cups. You're like, you have all of this and you don't even deserve it. And you're like, no, no, no. This was a long path for me with the moon and the judgment, you know? Like, I had to go through my emotions. I had to understand every single one of them and not judge myself for that and to let go of that and use that path to catapult me into now. So during this month, what I really think you need to focus on and to really work through in November is your stability, your inner stability, your physical stability. Like with the Ace of Pentacles coming in, this is going to need to be nurtured. So you need to have a clean home, you need to have a clean mind, you need to have a clean heart, clean body. Yeah, and it's going to be hard to do because of this Knight of Cups coming in and trying to make you feel guilty about succeeding. But you have to make sure that you work on your Nine of Cups. Okay, and the Nine of Cups, like I said, is your abundance and the feeling of content with where you are. So let's call on the Mother Moon deck, the Mother Wisdom deck for some added guidance. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, midwife. I'm not going to say the name because I butcher it. It's Ixchel, and it's like Ixtel. I don't know. I'm butchering it. I'm so sorry. I am but a human. I'm the midwife. Okay. Okay. Ixchel. I'm totally butchering that. So sorry. The ancient Mayan moon goddess. Moon goddess, you! Moon goddess. Okay. Attends birth as midwife. She then works her way across the sun's path, weaving the warp and weft of the rainbow world and our flowering lives. If you have drawn this card as you prepare to give birth, offer Ixtel a blessing for the waters of life that will flow. If she appears to you after your idea or child has been born, she summons you to serve as midwife to other souls, encouraging and emerging of the jewels they bear into this life. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit more because this next paragraph is quite beautiful. Just as a midwife cannot push for a laboring woman, you cannot shield your child from the effort and pain of birthing her full potential. And when they say child, think of your own child, think of your own heart. Also think of like a new idea, a new venture that you're taking with work. Rather, Ixtel teaches us to stand by with tremendous love and capable hands, cheering, coaching, and waiting as a unique being hatches out of your nest. You may step in to divert a near disaster. You may nudge a timid new step, or you may add your tears to mourn a broken heart, but you cannot direct this show. When meddlesome intentions arise, Ixtel asks that you take a step back. Your child's journey, your work's journey, your family's journey is not your own. Okay, so that's super duper powerful because with the moon card, you know how to encompass other people's emotions. You know how to take that in, and so during November, you have to, like I said, you have to focus on your own vibration, your own foundation, and recognize that this energy of the Knight of Cups, trying to create a prison of yourself, is not you. This is their journey, and they have to get themselves upright, and you cannot do that for them. Eight of Wands is saying that you have a lot of choices, and you knew that already because I think that popped up in your last reading too, is that you have to make a decision now. It's time. Like in October, you weren't ready. You were kind of foggy. You weren't sure what was going to happen, and you felt like you didn't have enough information to make a decision. Well, now you do. And even if you don't, you've had plenty of time to mull it over, and you have to make a decision. All right, and we have two people showing up, Queen of Swords and King of Wands. So with the Queen of Swords, this is an air sign. Air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And then we also have a fire sign showing up. You had a lot of fire in your November reading. Fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And so these two people are, one of them I feel is actually really here to help, and the other one is here to teach you some lessons. So the King of Wands, I have the energy of warmth, of helping you, rising you up in your career. And the Queen of Swords is saying, okay, look here, Pisces, you got to get your act together. You got to get yourself out of this cage that has been created that's not even there, so that you can live out your destiny. All right, so this King of Wands, I think, is the one who will be, you'll be crying into their shoulder. You'll be asking them, like, why is the Queen of Swords so hard on me? And they'll say, well, it's just because they see the potential. They see, your greatness. And sometimes when people see that, they really want to push you, and it's just tough love. Because the Queen of Swords definitely has that energy in this today, and they're in your abundance. Let me see. Oh, they're in your mind, body, soul connection. Yeah. So it could be, a spirit actually saying, snap out of it, Pisces. Yeah, because it's Eight of Swords. I don't want this to succeed. Okay, go watch the November reading. This here, the Eight of Swords showing up, is like a personal jail. And there was somebody in the beginning of November who was trying to create this, and trying to manipulate you into your own jail. All right, so I don't want that to manifest. I don't want that to manifest for you. So, knowing is half the battle. Knowledge is power. So please take this reading and acknowledge that if you are hearing negative things from somebody, they're acting out of anger and jealousy and out of a very low vibration. Listen to this fire sign. Listen to this other sword sign who might have a lot of tough love, but they want this to happen for you. They want the Wheel of Fortune. We want to see you expand. We want to see you light up. We want to see you grow into that amazing, intuitive Piscean person. And you have the potential to do that. In the last reading for November, you showed up as your major arcana, the moon. So you have the power to be great, but you are allowing it not to happen and get dampened because of something some silly little person said to you. It's now your choice to accept what somebody else has said about you that is not true, or accept your truth. Accept who you truly are and go to your destiny. Manifestation power. Who else got this? Maybe it was Capricorn? I can't remember. Another sign got this too. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Okay, so in November, like I said with the prior November reading, is you have to work on your own stability. And by doing that, you need to write down where you want to be, what you want to do, and how you are going to manifest that. Yeah, use this gift because things come to you quickly. As soon as you put your mind, your heart, and spirit into it, it comes to you, Pisces. You're magical. You are one of the most magical signs of the zodiac. So use that to your benefit to make yourself a healthier person, a lighter person. And by doing that, you will be lighting the lives of those around you. Okay? So write it down. Write it down. Go out into nature. Speak your truth to the wind. The wind hears you.